His name is Duncan, the world's most elite assassin, revered as the Black Caesar. Now on the verge of retirement, his ruthless boss, clueless about the consequences, attempts to seize decades of his pension and kidnaps the woman he loves. But clearly, he's picked the wrong target. Damocles Corporation stands as the world's premier assassination firm, operating for decades. Now, a large group of assassins are facing retirement. Upon retirement, they are entitled to receive their pensions. However, the company is heavily in debt. To repay the debts, the company president, Brute, has come up with a suicidal decision. According to the contract, if an assassin is killed during a mission, the company becomes the beneficiary of both the pension and the compensation. Therefore, he hired people to systematically eliminate the assassins nearing retirement. Duncan, who is about to retire, has also become their target. That day, he kidnapped Duncan using his female neighbor, tortured him for 3 days, and gouged out one of his eyes. Clearly unaware of the gravity of the situation, Duncan pulled the broken blade from his body and unlocked his handcuffs after the assailants left. On the 4th day, enemies entered the room. The instant one approached, he swiftly knocked him to the ground and shot the others dead. Brute arrived at the dungeon with his men, intending to punish Duncan. Hearing his men's screams outside the door, he immediately ordered them to cover his escape. As an enemy drew near, he instantly took him down. In the darkness, he shot one enemy dead, and the remaining enemies fled in terror. Duncan pressed his advantage. He picked up a fire hydrant, tossed it into the air, then shattered it with a gunshot. He fired relentlessly into the white mist where enemies lurked. When his bullets ran out, he grabbed one enemy, using him as a human shield to dodge incoming fire. After a fierce struggle, he finally cleared out the scum. He slowly emerged from the dungeon and found his old friend Jamie's. Duncan called the female assassin Vivian, offering his life in exchange for his female neighbors. He then collapsed. Jameis tended to his wounds. After recovering, Duncan selected heavy weapons and ammunition from Jameis's armory. Arriving at the warehouse, he deliberately called Vivian to reveal his location. As expected, Vivian soon arrived with her crew.
I'm still gonna give you a chance to walk out of here alive.
You've become sentimental.
After dispatching the last clinging enemies, Duncan confronted Vivian but spared her life. Through surveillance, he glared at Brute, who, terrified of death, summoned more henchmen. Suddenly, his men looked downstairs in horror. Duncan had arrived. The assassins fled in panic. Brutus called his men to bring the female neighbor over, but it was too late. Duncan had already eliminated the ruthless boss and rescued the woman.